Let's go back a couple of steps now and talk about how the overexpressed FGF affects the mitochondrial release of cytochrome C. FGF binds to the receptor tyrosine kinase here, so here it is, and that causes it to be cross-phosphorylized and dimerized with itself, right? And this then will activate PI3 kinase, and PI3 kinase is also going to phosphorylize something. It's going to phosphorylize a PI45P2, which is one of these little phospholipid heads in the membrane here, and it's going to phosphorylate it to a PI345P3, right? And or PIP3 for short. We're going to be coming back to this guy later because he is going to be important in the mutation with P10. But for now, we're going to go on with the pathway, and we notice that we're going to have PDK1 and ACT, which are going to bind to these phosphorylated phospholipid heads, or the PIP3. So if we go over, we're going to notice that when they do bind, we're going to have the PDK1 and another protein, the mTOR, are going to activate and phosphorylate this ACT protein, and that is going to get the ACT protein really stirred up and crazy, and it's going to cause it to dissociate. It's going to dissociate from the membrane, and it's really crazy and active right now because it's got those two phosphates on there, or it's phosphorylated. So lots of phosphorylation here, and it's going to go and it's going to phosphorylate then this bad protein, causing it to dissociate from this protein called an apoptosis inhibitory protein. So this bad protein is going to get phosphorylated, and it's going to then bind to another protein called a 14-3 protein, and now this bad is inactive. Whereas when the AIP is removed from the bad protein, it's going to become active. And because of this, we are going to get inhibition of apoptosis. And this is really important because with inhibition of apoptosis in this pathway, we're going to have the cell keep on going and proliferating, right? So this can, if a part of this pathway does get changed, can cause cancer. So that's what we're going to go to next when we talk about the P10 mutation.